Hey, what's up, everybody? You guys are here with me live right now. It's Kareem Jackson. You guys, I am so glad that you guys are here. This is going to be a kick-ass show. You guys, Kareem Jackson live on the set with you this morning. Good morning, Kansas City. Good morning, world. If you're in the U.S., if you're in the Philippines, if you're all over the world, if you're on LinkedIn Live, Facebook Live, at our website, you guys, KareemAntonio.com, or of course, BlackKansasCityMag.com as well. You guys, what is up? Oh my God, good morning, Kansas City. How are you? Have you ever woke up in the middle of the night craving something sweet, rich, unique, fulfilling, scrumptious, delicious, and Black owned? Okay, I really miss you, Kansas City. And I think, by the way, maybe possibly it is time for Keisha Candy Apples. Come on over here. Okay, you guys, Keisha will be here live this morning with me on the set for my Buy Black Kansas City meet and greet morning show, you guys. So make sure that you're here. Go grab your coffee, grab whatever you're going to get your clothes on, whatever. She's going to be here in a couple of hours, I think, you guys. 8 a.m. in Kansas City, 9 p.m. in the Philippines, you guys. Live on the set, success is for everyone. Brought to you guys by the all new Black Kansas City magazine, presented by Minority Success. You guys, that's my intro from this morning. I hope you guys saw that on TikTok. We shared that all over the place to get everybody excited about the situation. I really get a lot of questions about how to turn your ideas into a reality, how to turn your passion into like a real money-making business. We're going to get into that. Branding is key right now. Keisha is amazing at branding. She's phenomenal at branding. She really is just shocking with it. So she's going to really get into some things that she's done that's working for her, and I can give some advice too. We're really trying to hear about how she did it because she just did it. She's kicking butt doing it. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that branding is a big key right now. The next one is the power of marketing, you guys. You got to get out there and marketing is not stuff. Marketing is not ads and things like that. No, it's one of those things where marketing itself is one of those things where you need to know the market. You need to know the market. Keisha knows her market. She knows what she's doing. She knows she's talking to, and that's been working for her. We're going to get into the power of a website, social media, and planning. Keisha has been killing it on that aspect, you guys. She has been killing it. She has been, the one thing that she's got is she really knows branding. She really knows her image. Of course, her stuff is phenomenal. That does not hurt anything at all. That she has a phenomenal product. But at the end of the day, she pretty much like came out of nowhere and kicked it and got to know everybody on social media. So my point is, y'all can go ahead and support the sister right now.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, my God, can y'all see her? Can you see her, you guys? Can you see her over there? Do you see her?
Yep.
Okay, good, because I can't see you, sis. I can't. I got you there by yourself, girl. So, Keisha, tell everybody where you at for one. I've been bragging about you, girl. I don't know the address, girl. Give them the address, first of all.
Oh, my gosh. I am in Kansas City. I am Kansas City, Missouri. 809 West 39th Street, Suite 150 in Kansas City, Missouri.
See, you guys, I told she's right there in town. You guys can go and drop by her place and see what's up right now. Okay, there
yes!
she is. You look so fabulous. You're okay.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, girl. I'm coming on there. We got you. We got it figured out, girl. Let me bring some folks in here. But
No
Keisha,
problem.
your story is so cool. Like you are like the epitome of what it's all about right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
It's you're
blessing.
like the epitome of that. You know what I mean, right? Like since COVID, everybody needs to figure out what to do, even if they got their job. Tell us what you were doing before, Keisha, if you're still there.
Yes, I did customer service for actually about 10, like for like 8 years before I actually went into doing Keisha Candy Apples full time. But when I started Keisha Candy Apples back in 2015, I actually held a full time job now and was making apples full time. So it was the best of both worlds at the time.
That is amazing. That is crazy to
Yes.
me. And that is the crazy dream that everybody wishes that they had, right? Keisha, oh my gosh. So then you were doing this as a hobby or something, right?
Yeah, actually, I started when I actually made first time I made an apple candy apple. It was just for fun, and I posted on Facebook, and people start to request. And so social, I know how social media can actually grow a business because my first time making something, social media grew my business. I grew through social media.
Hmm.
So it went from posting and it went from me making my daughter her first birthday party, some apples for her birthday party, and then it just took off from there.
And the people really don't realize that what happened in COVID. And if you guys know the whole minority success drama debacle back in the day, and city now, I'm so happy we're back. What happened in COVID was that all of a sudden everybody went online, customers, right? So now
Yes,
someone like Keisha doesn't need to, she's not stuck not being able to do anything or talk to anybody because the only way to get to them is you got to pay for an ad on the radio station or the TV station or walk the street with flyers and whatever like that, or have a pay crazy rent for the place that's really busy for walk-in traffic, right? Now you can reach all of Black Kansas City pretty much from your phone.
yes.
And this mom, who thank God to your daughter, you better give her some, you better praise her, she was your first customer. But praise God to her daughter, you guys, because what happens is what she's saying right now is that you guys, she started her business from social media. It's a real thing, a total real thing. So understand, you guys, that when it comes down to it, I'm telling you, there's going to be some gems dropping here. You guys are going to see at the end of the day, you're going to see, yeah, that this is real stuff. So what did you think? You put a little thing on online and said, hey, I got candy apples. Come and buy some, y'all. Social media, and that was what? What'd you do?
You know what? My biggest advice for anybody who wants to be an entrepreneur, who is called to do something, you got something great inside of you and you just don't know. I'm telling you, once you find your purpose, once you find what you was meant, what you was born to do on this earth, I'm telling you, when you take that niche, take that step of faith and make it happen. Walk it out. Dream big. Don't. The only thing only person can set yourself. You can only be set your own self back. You're your own limitation. Telling you, go big, dream big. You have it, you got it, and you can make it happen. That is my advice.
And tell us again what we got you, girl. We ain't lost you yet. So you went from customer service to a dream and I did baby's birthday party, and then what? Social
Yes.
media.
Social media took it over, and then we started doing vendor events. Vendor events, it will be different vendor events around the city, from church events, from hair shows. I would meet different people at vendor events, and then I started getting to customizing apples, customizing different treats. And that took a whole nother level. And then back in 2017, I made my first cheesecake jar. And then we reached out to Mr. Wilson and Wilson Pizza, and we was like, let's go live. And I've been going live ever since.
That's what it's about. See, I'm gonna tell you, there's a
Yes.
lot of folks out there, especially during this whole COVID situation, they really didn't appreciate and understand how things really could grow their company and how easy it was to kind of get that dream out there. So now that you went from the social media, I guess, at the house, then you went to the pizza, maybe he hooked you up, and then I saw you got your new place. Like, how'd you go
Oh my
from
gosh.
the freezer to now you in Midtown, girl? You in Midtown.
Oh my gosh. the growth is real. I sit back and look at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a big step. But honestly, it was perseverance. And honestly, I had a vision for it. I wrote my vision out. Like, what do I see this business going? Because when it got real in 2018, when I got fired from a job I was working at, and it got real, and that was that moment. That was my pivot point. It was either I was going to take Keisha Candy Apple seriously and see where it can grow and build this company, or I was going to go ahead and find another job, continue to use a hobby and work for someone else. But so I took that leap of faith and I put my all into it and build it. And last year during COVID, when COVID hit, everybody was stuck at home, but they was on the sweets. So
why is that? Why they want some more sweets?
They was on the sweets because they was stuck at home. They was hungry.
My God, see,
they was hungry.
And it totally changes. And now, for example, back in the day, to reach people that could even grow your physical business now, it's so like this. We're talking, they're able to see it. But oh, by the way, before we lose you again, where's your stuff, girl? Where's the cabinet? Where's the display case?
Oh Lord, we got to show you.
Wait, where's the stuff?
Oh, it's everywhere right there.
You guys, if you guys are in Kansas City, roll up on her. Give them that address again, Keisha.
Oh my gosh, it's 809 West 39th Street, Suite 150. We are on the corner of 39th and Southwest Traffic Way. And we're here from 9 a.m. 9 a.m. right now. We're open. Doors are open all the way until 6 p.m. Open. And we have so many delicious treats. We have candy apples. We have a bubblegum candy apple, an apple flavored candy apple. I have an apple pie caramel apple and pecans and Snickers and every kind of apple you can think of. It is available. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome.
And you guys, you were saying you've got the cakes in the jars. You've got some strawberries there too.
Yes.
What else you got?
We got pretzel sticks. We have some. Oh my gosh, Kareem, you got to try this when you come to Kansas. You got to try this. We have this stuffed cheesecake cone. Wow. It's a waffle cone and it's stuffed with cheesecake. It just different ideas and different things that people. Well, actually, I get a lot of my ideas from my customers. They ask me. They're like, "Can you make this flavor?" I said, "Okay, I'll try to make it for you." And actually it turned out to be a hit. So I take a lot of feedback. I'm really big on reviews and what my customers, because that's who I'm here to serve my customers. That is who's gonna come in. So it's very important for me to know what do they like? What do they eat on an everyday basis? What do they like to grab? What is the go-to? And really be in tune with my customers. I talk to them, relay with them, get feedback, whatever they have, what they have to say, input. But because at the end of the day, they're the consumer, and them coming in is keeping me in business. So why not figure out what they like? Yeah, I can have some amazing ideas, but my amazing idea might not sell. So it's actually taking feedback of actually customers and getting what do they like to eat on an everyday basis. And it really goes well with it.
I'm putting some of these things on the screen so that they can see some of your stuff here. Since you ain't got nothing to show us there, you like you just gonna tease us, make us come on. We gotta come to the store. We gotta go to the store, y'all. You gotta come to the store so you can see what's going on.
I think I have a jar.
Amazing stuff. Really, I'm showing you on the screen here. These are candy apples, you guys, that she's got. These are phenomenal as well, popular as can be, y'all. This is Keisha here, you guys. She's in Midtown as well. So Keisha, let's get back to you here before we lose this up. So, Keisha, you from the idea, you went to the store and the social media and things like that. So tell us, Keisha, from that point, how does someone go and build their business like you did? Like you did. What did you encounter? Did you encounter anything negative? Was it all positive? Give me some pitfalls, girl.
Actually, okay. So one of my pitfalls I had during Keisha Candy Apples was one of the big ones, and actually I tell this story on the episode. Shout out to Roger Stubbs and Truth Reason Apparel for they have came out with a phenomenal documentary. And one of the stories I tell on there, I was actually invited to actually a place in Overland Park. I'm not going to mention the area, but it was in Overland Park. They actually had it was back in 2009, like November 2019. And they was actually asking different vendors to come out. And they said, hey, we've been following you. We see how you've been growing. We love your product. We love your energy. We want you to go ahead and do a 3-day weekend, a vendor event to see how you run in our marketplace. But we want to actually build you a space. And if you're in the Kansas City area, if you know anything about Kansas City, Overland Park is predominantly a Caucasian area. It's predominantly. And so I was invited to one of these places, went in, sold out the whole weekend. The girl was buzzing. I mean, everything sold out. Everybody loved the product. Nothing was on the shelf. I mean, it was a 3-day event. So we had to go back home, make more stuff, come back, refill up, make more stuff. It was awesome to be turned around and say, well, we don't think we're going to go ahead and have the space for you because you making apples and another lady's making macaroons and we don't believe you'll be a good fit here. So it was like a slap in the face. It hit hard. But at the same time, you know, sometimes we take closed doors as defeat. But I thank God for that closed door because turn around in March, COVID hit, and they whole building had to shut down. Right. So if I was in that place, I would have had to shut down too because I would have been part of that facility. But because I was able to continue to work out my home at the time and through Wilson's Pieces, Keisha Kay was able to grow during COVID at that time. We was able to do deliveries.
That's how God works. That's how He works.
That's exactly
that's
what
how
we
He
did.
works. And what I like about it is He took you back to the hood too.
Yes. And He took
they
me
say
back
we don't support each other,
beach.
girl. They say we don't support each other. That ain't true.
No,
Wilson, he been there forever. He just gave you a little fridge, and look now what happened. You didn't even need all that space and facility in Overland Park. All you needed was a fridge and cans.
Yes, because Mr. Wilson, oh my gosh, he is my, you can have different, like spiritual, you can have, say, a spiritual father. He's my entrepreneur father. He is my business
I love seeing you guys
father.
live, too. I love seeing when I saw you go live the other morning with the 2 kids.
Yes, my daughter and his granddaughter.
You shaved now. You bougie now. You ain't been, that's what he said. That's what
we
he said.
Just trying to keep up. Oh my God. I kid you not. Being in a store, I was ready for the impact. Now, when you're on your own and you're actually doing it at your house or you even doing the Wilsons, you have control. You have control of how much you want to go ahead and put out. You have control who you want to invite in your home. You have control. But when you're in a store, you don't have control no more. People just fly in and buy everything off the shelf in one day. And you just looking like, wow, I got to go ahead and restock all of this. But I love Mr. Wilson, and Keisha Kay Apples will forever be down in Wilson's and Pizza, no matter how big we go. No matter what happens, we will be there.
But Keisha, so tell me about this. So Mr. Wilson, he hooked you up crazy. So how does that? Tell us about that, because they do say a lot of times that we don't support each other. Tell me about that.
Oh my God.
Mr.
Wilson, he is a, how can I explain this? Like, he sees something inside of you, and he wants to bring it out, no matter. But Mr. Wilson, he always tells this story. He went to New York City back in the 90s, and he seen in New York City that in the space, it was like in one building, there was 10 different businesses. So his mind frame was like, okay, why can't we do that here? Why can't, we have so many businesses in one facility to help us all grow? So he has opened the door over years. I'm not the first person Wilson opened his doors to. And I was grateful to be one of those people. He seen my product and he was like, come on, let's go ahead and see how it sells. He critiqued me. He gave me pointers. He let me know what I was doing wrong. He let me know what I was doing good and what for me to grow. And I thank him, because for me to be here he played a pivot part of that.
I'm gonna tell you this too again, you guys. Again, Minority Success when it was around before, he supported me as well back in the day. And I was young back then, girl. I was young bucking, So it meant a whole lot. And I remember him having different people in his place. And I remember being surprised and right down there in the like little cusp, KCK, right? There were these little thriving little strip malls, so to speak, a little strip, right? I was surprised about that. And I do think that a lot of us that are in business or that want to be in business, we take for granted and don't understand that at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, what's going to happen is that Black folks really do support each other.
Absolutely. 100%.
You have I want to abolish that for folks that aren't in business or that you hear the negative. That's bullshit. That's BS, girl. I know you got kids watching, girl. That's BS. You got babies, girl. And it's the morning time, but it's not true. If you want to do something, don't worry, Black folks, we support each other. I have mad support back home in Kansas City, from Minority Success to now with the new reboot, Black Kansas City. Tell me this too, another thing, the branding, your logo is tight, girl. Your sign is tight, your aprons is tight, the little sign on your front door is tight, the one outside the building is tight. How you learn that? That's where we usually miss it. You came out, you was at Mr. Wilson's. I did see your first labels back in the, but how did you do that? Tell folks about the branding part of it, the way that it looks like, the quality that it is.
You know what? I can't take all the credit for that. I had one person on my team.
Who?
I had one person on my team who, when it comes to an eye of branding, they keep me in line. They always have a new look, and she's a great entrepreneur herself. That's my mother.
Who?
My mother.
Like real mommy?
My real mama, Leticia. Her name is Leticia Hollinshed. Yes. And she did hair. So my mom was an entrepreneur. She did hair for 15 years. So
really?
She
I might know her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't see back in the day. My grandmother was a stylist.
Oh, her name was Leticia. Tish, everybody call her Tish, Creative Salon. But she already, so it was a couple people played the pivot part. So my mother did hair for 15 years. And so she knew about so she already paved the way of people knowing who I was when I got into business, because they already knew who she was. And because of the respect they had for her, they automatically, it was like, okay, this your daughter? Well, we know that she has integrity because who my mother was. So, and then I had to say my stepfather, he actually went into the food business. So he owned a restaurant. He owned he owned a corner store, and he's about to open up another store called Friendly's on 10th Street in Kansas City, Kansas. So you had all these two people who knew about they went through the pitfalls before me. They went through the thing. So, but my mother, she's so big. She has a creative eye for branding, how things look, how things supposed to go. And so I'm so grateful for her, because she actually the one who actually a lot of ideas was some ideas that we collaborate on, but she has an eye for branding, and I'm so thankful for that. To get that, to shine from that creativity, but also take it in my own niche for me to run with it.
So Keisha, so now that you've got this going, I saw you had a post about people helping their kids, and you were saying congrats to the sisters. I love that piece. I think that more women need to understand how powerful they are. So you as a Black woman doing your business, trying to leave legacy for your kids and being on 39th Street. Tell us about that, girl.
Oh my God. Well, first, let me start with congratulations, sis. I actually was inspired by your article when you put me as one of the 50 Black women that was recognized. And so when I seen it and I posted, and people was telling me congratulations, I went on there and I said, congratulations, sis, because it's not just me. I see so many phenomenal women that are doing some amazing things in this time and period, and they're growing, they're honing their skills, they're dominating their field. And I believe sometimes as women, we don't say enough congratulations, sis. We don't put it out there. But women, we can be our own worst enemy sometimes because we can down another woman and we can think we can arise off of that instead of pushing that other woman and congratulating her to go be better and going to another level. So taking that and knowing that I'm not intimidated by another woman, but I thrive off of seeing another woman grow because I'm like, wow, that is my sister. She's doing it. You know what? I can do it too. It encourages you to do more. When you see another woman is running and doing everything that God called her to be, it's empowering. It's empowering to see a woman not settling and not giving up and she's just becoming what society says she has to become. But no, you're standing and you said, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be who God said He called me to be. And I'm going to love on me, but I'm going to love on my other sisters. Yes. Because I have I have a whole team who works with me. They're all between the ages of 16, 17, to 18 years old. I speak life into them because I understand the bring things. I have another generation that's coming up under me. And I need them to know, hey, you can grow, you can build your own. You don't have to have somebody give you a handout. You can, but guess what? Everything that I have, I can teach you. Everything that put aside me, I can teach you so you can be your own. You can build your own business if you choose to. But at the same time, you can build your own legacy. And that's what I'm doing.
Anything that we missed by any chance, Miss Keisha? What we missed? We missed anything? You got any promos? What you want? You want to give a little last plug? What you selling?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got a little bit of everything. If I can go grab some stuff real quick. Hold on.
Yes, do that, girl. Like I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, I don't know where you're looking from, but she got some amazing stuff. And I'm telling you, y'all.
Woo! Okay, so I had to hurry to go grab it. Oh my gosh, we got some strawberry shortcake cheesecake jar. This is old-fashioned strawberry. We make the cinnamon red apples. I get this a lot. Cinnamon red apples all year round. We make them. Caramel apples, and this banana pudding cheesecake is one of my top sellers. So we have all these goodies available today at the Sweet Sweet. Come on in. Stop on in. 809 West 39th Street, Suite 150 on the corner of 39th Street and Southwest Traffic Way. We are here to serve you.
So congratulations, sister. I appreciate it. Let me let you get to work.
Thank you.
And all that great stuff. Thank you very much, Miss Keisha.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Kareem.
Thank you, girl. I'm going to let you go.
And I got to figure out how to go ahead and ship internationally so you can get some of these good apples as well.
I'm telling you, got Filipinos.
Yes, I'm going to figure it out.
You got some white girls from England watching too. Big shout out to Nacio, Trudy. They from England, you know. So you got to figure it out. You got to, figure it out, girl. But have a good Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're going to close the show out, but I'm going to go ahead and play your spot. But thank you, Miss Keisha.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Kareem. You have a good one.
You too. Cheers, sister. You too. You guys, that is Keisha, you guys. She is so excited. I told you would love her. I told you she would be so cool and so awesome. And you guys would be inspired by her story, despite all the difficulty trying to get her in here in the beginning. You guys, that is what it's all about. That is what we're talking about. When it comes down to it, you guys, that is what it's all about. She is raising her family. She's a legacy family of business people. You guys, that's where your money goes. That's who you support. So don't waste your money trying to show off. You know what? Skip Starbucks for a whole week or a whole month and just go and support people like Keisha. So you guys, see you till next time. See you on Monday. If you have any comments, message me, send me a message, drop me a message, PM me, and all that great stuff. And again, I'm really, really, really glad that you guys are here. Thanks for being here. Success is for everyone. Cheers, you guys. Peace out. I'll see you next week.